Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Back again, Dread. Yep. Back at it once again. Now, with this one, I've been seeing little snippets on, I think it's on a TikTok I want to do YouTube shorts. This dude named More Parz. Why, listen to me. The creatures with this dude is be showing on these shorts is be insane. Like, where I live, I just glad we don't have nothing like this. Nothing like this. The wildlife that I see inside this dude videos, I don't need no part nowhere near me whatsoever. But anyways, let me start rambling on and let me get jump to the wild. But let's see what you got when you say this spider hunts with jump scares. All right, cool. Let's see how this vibe is. Da 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 da. Make this full screen for y'all. Honey.
This spider hunts with jump scares.
Wait, look at that thing. Hold on 1 second. I don't have arachnophobia or nothing, but
This spider hunts with jump scares. But how? Introducing the trapdoor spider, a family of arachnid containing hundreds of species found in every continent on the globe. Meaning, yes, for once, this bad boy could be in your backyard, and you'd never know. He's found in every trapdoor spider, a family of arachnid containing hundreds of species found in every continent on the globe. Meaning, yes, for once, this bad boy could be in your backyard, and you'd never know. Now, trapdoor spiders are particularly interesting compared to other spiders due to their hunting method. You see, normal spiders tend to spend several hours spinning up some elaborate art piece for a fly to clothesline itself on. And tarantulas just jump shit. But trapdoor spiders, yeah, they hunt with a door. Very early on in life, trapdoor spiders dig themselves a hole. This silk-lined burrow will then serve as its home for basically its entire 20-year lifespan. Hell, they basically never leave the thing, like some neckbeard living in his mum's basement. But they've still got to eat, and since DoorDash does not deliver to spiders, this burrow doubles as their method for catching food. You see, they use their silk to craft a trapdoor over the burrow entrance. Then, using their fantastic arts and craft skills, they just bolt a bunch of random shit to their front door so it blends in perfectly with the floor. After finishing their construction project, they will spin up a bunch of basically invisible strands of web on the floor in the surrounding area that act as tripwires, feeding information back to their neckbeard nest whenever something steps on it. And when some unfortunate insect steps a little too close... Money! This spider hunts with jump.
Bro. Look. Wait, hold on, man. Let me, I gotta see them again. That happened so damn quick.
Money.
Wait, you're like, wait, a spider, you just like a hand just holding this crap. Wait. Peter, whatever type bug that was.
This
the next
is
one.
the world's biggest
Another spider?
But why the is it that big? Introducing the Fossa blondie, a tarantula surprisingly not native to Australia for once. It's found on the other tyrannid hive continent, South America. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Yeah, this thing is fucking huge. Coming in at a frightening 175 grams in weight.
Hold on. Why? You not? Why not? I mean, some people probably used to these things. Why used to these type of things, bro? Why nigga the size of a plate? Extendo, arms extended, he's a plate. Like, bro.
Coming in at a frightening 175 grams in weight and 12 inches in leg span. Damn, boy, he's thick! And those legs are not the only place that's packing inches, because Shelob's cousin here is packing fangs that measure a huge inch in length. For scale, that is like a 6-foot human packing canines the length of a in length.
Nick, why you not going in? Played up. Hey,
Length. For scale,
why?
that is like a 6-foot human packing canines the length of a fucking ruler. But the important question, why the fuck is it so big? And the answer is that I have withheld information from you. You see, I introduced this girl by a Latin name. She's much better known as the Goliath Bird Eater Tarantula. That's right, this EDF-sized spider, not unlike me, would fucking kill for some KFC. Literally. These wild titans will quite happily hunt birds, Remy, frogs, and even lizards. And they do all of this without a fucking web. Yeah, Goliaths are a pure melee build, hunting by prowling the jungle floor, sensing for movement with incredibly sensitive hairs on their legs. These hairs pick up vibrations in the air, which tell them when something is close. And once their spidey sense tells them that Remy's in range, they can jump him, biting him with those daggers they call fangs, and injecting him with fucking neurotoxin.
Hesitation.
Can I go 1 week without covering neurotoxin? Of course this thing has it too. You know, I give up. I give up. They then drag their prey back to their burrow and spit up acidic digestive juices in order to suck their prey up through a fucking straw. This is the world's biggest...
Oh. Wait, that picture, freak that I picture holding a plate in my hand. But you imagine holding a, of course you don't want to imagine, but holding a spider the size of, I mean, they doing it, but it ain't gonna be me. A spider the size of a plate? No, bro. No. 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 Why would you even do that? Why do you want that thing in your hand?
Australia just found a new record-breaking...
Hey. I personally don't have nothing against Australia. Nothing. Now, of course, not Australia ain't the same. They ain't got the same creatures. Still Australia. I am very scared to go to Australia. I would want to take a trip to Australia. Don't get me wrong. I want to visit Australia, but no, babe. No, because I ain't gonna lie. Like any video I see with Australia dealing with creatures. Now, of course, I know they got probably areas look at like prevention courses and stuff, but most videos I see with Australia just wild, like just creatures with. Just like what he put to show now, just evolutions of regular creatures from around the world.
Insect. But before I
What
show
the hell
it
is
to
this?
you, how the fuck do we keep finding new bugs? You see, Australia is home to an estimated 200,000 species of insect, which is pretty damn impressive, especially when you consider the only place you're going to find more bugs than that is by counting the fucking roach population in Asmongold's walls. Now, the scary part of this...
Wait, what? I never really watched it. I mean, I watched some of his clips, right? But I never watched no stream. But dude, how could you live like that? Granted, yeah, we know dude got money. No, we got money. There ain't nothing wrong with living a little frugal. We ain't gonna be, buying a bunch of unnecessary stuff. But it's bare essential and just the bare requirements, like cleaning up. Just cleaning up. Like, you got a roach pond on you that's like laughing at the guy, like, hey, buddy. And he said, look like he's laughing at you. Hold on, let me go by. Look like he was laughing.
Walls. Now, this...
Oh, but he looked like he's a little terrified, but, oh, come on. I mean, kudos to him for what he doing and his progress and all that. I mean, I'm no, all this information, but me and Don look like he doing good for himself, but he ain't cleaning up.
The scary part of this is that out of that 200k, we've only actually identified 62,000, meaning that we have no idea what nearly 3/4 of the bugs in the country actually fucking do.
You like jazz?
And so it should come as no surprise that while exploring Australia's dense rainforests, 2 scientists discovered a new record holder for the largest insect in the land down under, and it's a fucking stick bug. Introducing
Whoa,
Acrophila.
whoa. And it have wings. Whoa. That's a stick bug? They done. Whoa. And it have wings. I don't know if they could, how long they could fly, or they just flutter a little bit to get from point A to point B, but you all seeing this?
Alta, and coming in
Ryan.
at a full 40 centimeters and 44 grams
Hey,
in
that's
weight. I
why.
don't think that qualifies as a stick insect anymore. That's fucking Groot.
See, that's true. He ain't lied though. But I just look at these tiles on the floor like, hold on, 15, but I mean, he's a little over the.
Australia's very
Look at
own
me.
Erd tree avatar was discovered in Queensland. Yes, of course it fucking was. And despite being enough inches in length to make any man jealous, it's actually completely harmless. However, given
Take
how
that.
many oversized bugs we already have, if we find any more, I think they're gonna send the fucking Helldivers.
Yeah, they need to send
Australia
Helldivers, so I
just
ain't gonna lie.
found a new... Australia doesn't just have...
Australia again? I mean, he does sound Australian. I think he is Australian. But Australia just got the creatures, bro. They at this point, Australia have alien life forms. Cause why?
snakes and spiders. It has a tiger. Well, kinda. Introducing the thylacine, better known as the Tassie tiger. As the name suggests, native to my home state of Tasmania, this tiny little island off Australia's south coast. No, that is not New Zealand. They have hobbits, not tigers. Well, tiger isn't entirely correct. You see, the thylacine isn't a cat on steroids. You see, this bad boy is the largest carnivorous marsupial on the planet. Despite the kangaroo coming in at 7 foot tall and throwing kicks like Chun-Li, they are herbivores, and everything else in the pouch that eats meat is about the size of a chihuahua, making this 1.3 meter, 20 kilo kangaroo dog with a tiger persona the only marsupial apex predator.
Kangaroo
See,
dog.
these things were ambush hunters using...
You would have to. He did it. He did it.
apex predator.
He did it. I mean, it is what it is. But bro, well, I never really was following up on Dr. Disrespect, but how things been with him after this? Because I never follow up, like to see what his situation is, if he's still going strong on YouTube and what's not. And I don't even have with him no more. That's the crazy part. You literally don't have with him. So I know I need to go do some research on that.
See, these things were ambush hunters
But that was
using
diabolical.
stealth and speed to silently take down their prey like they're playing Assassin's Creed. On top of being a fully qualified Spec Ops agent, these things had a mouth on them to rival Kirby.
Hey.
Capable of
Sick.
opening their jaw a full 80 fucking degrees, which is absolutely terrifying
I see a
and
head,
really
babe.
cool. It's just one small problem.
Yeah,
You
bro.
may have picked up on me talking mostly in the past tense, and that all of this footage is in black and white. That's because we don't have a tiger. We had one. Unfortunately, the thylacine was driven to extinction in the late 1980s. By what exactly? The
I
British.
was going to say,
You see, when the
My,
Brits,
passport,
did their
almost.
thing and decided Tasmania was their house now, actually, they brought with them livestock, namely sheep and cattle, which was a fucking blessing to the Tassie tiger, which rapidly added these walking meatballs with the survival instincts of a wet sock to their meal plan.
hell, babe.
The colonists did not take kindly to the thylacine taking their livestock without a license in it, so they placed bounties on their heads. Never mind that these things never attacked humans and very rarely took their livestock. No, they were
Put
an
a bounty on them, bro?
inconvenience. And so they were hunted down, one by one by one, for 70 fucking years. Until September 7th, 1936, when the last thylacine, Benjamin, died cold and alone in a cage at the
Benji.
Hobart Zoo. Usually I'd end these with a joke, but the fact that we wiped his entire bloodline and turned him into a fucking rug isn't
Wow,
that funny.
bro.
Australia doesn't just...
There were some good ones. I ain't gonna lie, play Australia though. Play Australia, boy. I'd have to do some thorough research on different hotel areas over there inside Australia. Because I want to take a trip over there to see how it is. But boy, some of the videos I see, like with a million frogs being inside your toilet tank and inside your toilet, snakes coming from just all over the place or the abyss and what's not. And boy, I mean, like I said, of course, I sure it's serious, but preventative measures for that. But until further notice, I'll be doing research before I go there. But anyways, I appreciate you all again for joining me, for tuning in. Oh man, getting a little sleepy now, so I had to make this the last one. I hope you all doing good. And I always hope you all doing good. See, they say it. I mean, I know you'll probably get tired of me saying that, but yeah, I just hope you all doing good. Hope everything going good in your life. See, they say it, because everything don't always be perfect. So, wish you the best. If you're into cooperate now, hopefully my video cheer you up. I hope it cheer you up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I might be laughing, but just a little nervous laugh. But anyway, like I say, thanks for tuning in. I catch y'all in the next one. You can link up. Y'all stay safe, true God.